after we have invited everybody to account, we are going to compile a report. This report is going to contain around 5 things. One, that some people shall be arrested and taken to court to defend themselves out of what they had done, so long as it's criminal. Others, if they did something that we feel they require dismissal, we're going to recommend for dismissal. Others, if they did something that requires recovery, we shall recommend them to recover the money. Others, we shall reprimand them. Others, we shall caution. Is it okay?
Yes.
As we finish preparing this report, because now we are going to embark on the report next week, we going to give copies to the Minister of Local Government, that's the line minister, to the Minister of Finance, where I withdraw finances, to the IGG, to the Attorney General, to the RCC, to the Mayor, Town Clerk, and the Speaker. Now, when the Mayor and the Town Clerk receives this report, they will also convene meeting of the Executive Committee and discuss it. Look at the merits and demerits, and then forward it to the Council for approval. Then thereafter, the Town Clerk shall begin implementing. Now, whatever recommended in this report, it is what the Town Clerk implements. If it's a dismissal, he will dismiss. If it is a reprimand, he will reprimand. If it's a recovery, he will recover. So we have a number of people. I am compiling a list of which I'm going to take to the IGG, because for contravening leadership code of conduct, and these are politicians who are involved in tenders. 2, I am compiling a list of those whom I want them to go and make a statement on the police. 3, I am compiling a list of those who must accompany Dominic, who was already at the police, trying to defend himself on the irregularities he committed.
What are some of those?
One of them was Abdul Higenyi, human resource officer, and the other one is Rhoda Nyaribi, who was an environment officer. Those 2 people, one is a vocal person, and the other one is a coordinator of those monies. They misused the 60 million shillings I'm talking about, of team building. Because now Nyaribi Rhoda is has a part he plays on those funds. And then Abdu has also his own part, because Abdu, being a human resource, is the one for capacity building. He would be the one who would have requisitions for this money. Then the other one would also recommend whether it was necessary for this money to be released. So there's a line of people who are supposed to be accompanied, but their file for that one is already open. The one who requires this one to report. But I am about to direct them to go there.
What did they explain to you as the chairman?
They didn't appear. All of them vanished.
Including Dominic?
Dominic was, of course, caught offside, because he had no way to excuse himself. That's why we fronted him to go and make a statement.
So basically, what are some of the things you cautioned them as you make this report final?
They have learned for themselves, not even questioning them, because they're seeing now things are not the normal way. Because these people lived in the city where there was no city public accounts committee. 2, when they used to appear before those other public accounts committees, I think the people who were sitting on those public accounts committees would bumper them. So when they bumpered them, they thought things were easy, and they were not exploiting the whole processes of looking at the legalities. How do we flout the law? How compatible are you? You see, there were a lot of things that these people could not look at, or sometimes compromise. But for us, we are saying we want to clean the house. We don't want any dirt in the city. That's why we are so much leaning on them. You have seen how people are panicking, haven't you? Good.
You mentioned something that the city staff or technocrats have been doing all things illegal or irregularly. What did you mean basically?
There are a lot of things that, one,
Mm.
if I talk about a personal advance, if someone asked for money to do some particular work, the law provides that you account for that money in 1 month. If it goes beyond 1 month, it becomes a personal debt. Now it ceases to be an accountability. And when you account ahead of 1 month now, it becomes personal. You get your salary or you sell something of your own, even if you are given government money and you did work but you did not account in 1 month, it becomes now a personal debt. You understand?
Yes.
Two, some other officers had been given money but did not put them to the proper use. They received the money instead of putting the money into the activities they planned for. They pocketed the money and ate. When we visited some of those sites, like when you go to sleeping bay roundabout, you saw there is a something taking place there, but it is not complete.
Which
But
officer is responsible?
that was James Kutosi.
Okay.
Now, the money was released, whole of it, for the project, but the project is not there. It has stalled. You have seen another one in the compound of the mayor's gardens called a fountain, where water must be sprinkling, but doesn't sprinkle. So what happened? 7 point something million things being taken, and someone just went and bought paint, smeared on the images which are there, and said, "Work done." You see, there are a lot of things. So, no, the fate you cannot know because that is still reserved, and it is the determination of the members.
Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, sir.